Metropolis, Nosferatu, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Films widely known by cinema lovers everywhere. Many know their story, as well as their effect on society at large. Many are not aware of their flight from the rising tide of Nazism. It is with this topic that I submit for your consideration. German Expressionism, the long road to infamy. The German Expressionist movement came about as a response to the isolation brought upon by World War I and the banning of foreign films by the government. This policy quickly led to a rise in domestic film production, which by 1916 had established itself as a major influence on the international film industry. These films often dealt in emotions such as loss, insanity, betrayal, and other topics of a cerebral nature. The climate in which these films drew their inspiration on was one of hardship and suffering. In the aftermath of World War I, Germany bore the brunt of the world's ire. They were largely held responsible for the war, and thus were left to pick up the proverbial tab. This left the country extremely poor and destitute, prime breeding ground for a certain dictator to seize control. With the rise of Hitler and Nazism, several prominent filmmakers, chief among them Fritz Lang, fled Germany and went straight into the arms of Hollywood. The most prominent film to come out of this was 1931's M, directed by none other than Fritz Lang. The effects of German Expressionism are far and long-reaching. In the short term, it gave rise to the film noir genre that dominated box offices countrywide in the 30s. In the long term, it influenced important directors such as Alfred Hitchcock and Tim Burton. The style has found its way into many modern films, such as The Nightmare Before Christmas, Dark City, and The Matrix. German Expressionism was, and forever will be, one of the seminal movements of film history. Or at least I think so. I need to see my shrink.